Yo, yo. So everybody, I think the day May 5th, 2022, I basically been home now 2.5 months. Today was a little bit discouraging for me, you know what I mean? We're gonna go through this on this episode, you know, the ups and downs of returning home from prison. So I had a gig, it was paying $9 an hour. I was working part-time. I was basically getting like $100 a week. Really, you know what I mean? That was just something, you know, start my re-entry home or whatever. But I had did this job application and I had got the job for this joint getting $18 an hour. I had everything moving along. All I take the drug test and the physical. I go up there today, take the ride, and I take the drug test, pass the drug test, do the physical. I'm pretty sure I passed the physical. And I go back to do my paperwork, and the lady informed me that they failed me on the physical for a reason that they wouldn't let me know on why I failed the physical or whatever. I tried to figure out what was the reason I failed the physical. They wouldn't tell me. Just told me that I could resubmit my paperwork in 6 months. Honestly, it's really like, it's affecting me because I really be like, it's bull crap. Something happened or somewhere, something on the line, somebody, the one dude that had to pass me must have decided that he wasn't gonna pass me. And it damn sure wasn't the reason because I didn't pass no physical, because I'm physically in shape, and it ain't even like they did blood tests or heart tests or anything else. That's something that I wouldn't notice. So, you know, this is my journey right here, this episode, basically my journey towards employment, the ups and downs of re-entering society as a man, as a father, as a convicted felon. So tune in, press subscribe. If you like it, bro, please, or like it says, please press like on the joint and comment below. So here we go. 1. I invite y'all all to subscribe to this channel, Supervisor. You know how to get out of these joints.
So you just wrapped up your exit interview for your first job. What you laughing at? And you let them know that you got a new position, making twice as much, better benefits and everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
So how did that make you feel?
It made me feel like I feel like I'm on the right path to come back, do the things I want to do. I think just being able to have a place of employment where I'll be able to support myself financially, support my kids financially, and build the foundation I want to build is a plus, and it's a blessing. So I feel like I'm blessed.
How you want to tie in your new career with like all the stuff that you got going on as far as like the side stuff, like with the coaching, building that foundation, like how you want to tie it all in?
I feel like it's important to keep the forefront of what I want to do in front. Like to have this job and to have this time that I spent at it as a part of my ultimate vision, instead of like letting it be the all be all, because since coming home I understand that my most important thing is being a father. So understanding that is, all right, I had to show my kids, lead by example, because all they know is talk right now. All they know is phone conversations. So it's the things that I do that's going to lead instead of the things that I say at this point in time. So getting up early in the morning, going to work, spending time with them when I had the time, all that taken to a toll and become a part of my ultimate goal first and foremost. So they give me the opportunity to lead by by example.
So did you set some goals, short term, long term? Like the steps you're gonna take to kind of like put it all into play?
I think that's the next thing, setting goals. And that's enough. There it goes. Many different perspectives on being employed, but numbers show that if you coming home from prison and you are unemployed, then your chances of going back to prison are extremely higher than those who are employed. So since being home, I noticed that my first job I had, basically, like I said, it was $100 a week. I was working 4 hours a day for 4 days a week. However, I was working around a lot of people who came home from prison. So this environment, a lot of what I'm learning is a lot of these environments that do hire convicted felons, they exploit you for what you're worth, basically. You know what I mean? It's all type of incentives they could get. However, in my journey looking for meaningful employment is basically about me building a foundation, building up my bank accounts, building up my credit, building up my responsibility of waking up when I don't want to wake up, doing things that I don't want to do in order to persevere, as well as to have my family and my kids to look at me do these things, because I wasn't a person who wanted to work for anyone, and I still is not excited about working for anyone. However, even though I had lost that job or didn't gain the job that I thought I was going to get, I had to go through many checks and balances in order to find employment. So I am employed right now. I'm working for a cookie factory. I mean, the money is nothing really major. However, it is a level of stability that keep income coming, to keep bills paid, keep me active, keep me busy, as I will, prosper and go along to something different. One of the trials that I've been through so far with the job I had was just this morning. I was going to work a double. I had checked in at the halfway house. My case manager said he was going to put me in for the pass. I was working from 12 to 8 in the morning, back to 8 to 3 the following day, so basically a double. The halfway house called me, whatever, told me I was supposed to be back, gave me a song and a dance. They asked the manager to call. The manager called for him. They still didn't allow me to come and send me home. Basically, I missed out on the money that I was going to make. However, but at the same token, I just say all this to say that, gaining meaningful employment is, in my perspective, is important for a convicted felon coming home, because it gives you it gives me a sense of purpose, it gives me a sense of responsibility, it helps me fight through things that I don't want to fight through, trials and certain things like that. So this episode was basically about me gaining that meaningful employment. I believe I do have meaningful employment right now, but I'm not satisfied with this employment at the same time. I thank everybody for joining in on this segment of You Could Welcome Home Rock. I hope that I enlightened some type of perspective and understanding on what it means to come home as a convicted felon. Thank you. Press like and subscribe, please. 1.